Hello, tech fans. I'm Kelly Basie, and this is another week of the Gem Factor. And what's the Gem Factor? Well, get ready. Let's talk about jobs. Let's talk about good jobs. Let's talk about a hot job in particular right now. No, really, what do? Well, we rank one job once a week, and we rank it on a series of things. Everything from the tech stack to the salary to coolness and perks of the role, and basically why you're gonna quit your current job for this job, right? And then we give you a final ranking, and we tell you how to get in contact with us, because we've been trying to get in contact with you, and so it's about time you talk to us, right? No, really, but yeah, talk to us, because this is a job worth listening to. So get ready. Here it is. We're gonna unveil it. This week's job is a business analyst. Let's talk about business and analyze it. Well, for this particular tech stack, for the first gen, you need to have at least 3 years as a BA or a business analyst. And sometimes you can get away with some financial analyst side, sometimes a little bit more of the PM related side, but we need to have seen some of the, the analyst part role within your previous experience. So at least 3 years in it. At least, though, 3 to 5 years in IT. It's different if you're not in IT right now. And this is particularly an IT business analyst role, so that's why we need it. Lots of experience, I'm sure, with Microsoft Office, some of the Excel, some of the analyzing tools out there. Things that I can't do, you're really good at, okay? Especially manipulating some of the data. But also an agile environment, and if you're not familiar with it, well, 2-week iterations. You're used to 2-week sprints, staying on task and pushing things along to the development team and likewise. So you're gonna be, in gathering requirements, talking to the folks that are looking to implement something new, and this is your opportunity to get it done and get it done fast in an agile environment. And lastly, within tech stack, bachelor's degree. So it's not quite a tech stack, but it's required. Bachelor's degree is part of it. Now, a couple of preferences, e-commerce. If you have e-commerce related work, talk to us right away, because we're looking for you, okay? So e-commerce related, and also familiar just with some of the web apps out there, and even a little bit of the server side too. I know that's asking for a lot sometimes within a BA role, but if you have the e-commerce and the web app side, golden, okay? So overall, what do I rank this? Well, I give this a 10 out of 10 for tech stack. A lot going on within IT, and you are needed in this role, and so let me just say it's worth that 10. Okay, so next we move to salary. Let's talk about salary. Well, we talk about it. 90 to 100K. For 90 to 100K for a business analyst, that's pretty darn good. Now, granted, if you have 3 years, you're not going to get 90K. You're not going to get 100K either. But if you have 10 years maybe, or, higher up expertise, you will get paid for it. And this is probably a job that you're going to want to retire in. So this is good. This is good listening to, okay? Healthcare and 401K, PTO, all of that included within this particular organization and role. It's something that is necessary today, and also if you're going to be retiring in, you're going to want it, right? But excellent benefits. They take care of their employees really well here. And lastly, some of the education and some of the resource assistance is also provided within this. So you're looking to maybe get your master's. Great place to do it, because they help fund some of that. Any sort of extra life crisis related roles, related to maybe certain circumstance you're going through or whatever, the company will help take care of you. You just got to talk to them about it. So because of all of this, 10 out of 10 for salary. It's high up there for kind of the market value of a business analyst, and especially within IT, and then also just strong, totally within core benefits. Oh, and we pause, and you're thinking, who is Stingray Tech? Well, they're a Stingray, but they're not going to get you. No, I'm just kidding. They are a Stingray, sharp, coming for you for video production. Okay, video experts, folks. That's their cool name. Look them up. They truly are video experts. They take care of us. They send us all around the world and then some to make these roles, especially like Hollywood. No, really. I mean, I'm in Cleveland, Ohio, and I'm making these awesome videos week after week for you. And they do it. Stingray Tech does it for you as well because they understand the vision that we want to broadcast these jobs out to folks that really need to hear about them. And then hopefully, we get you a job from it. So talk to them about any other video needs that you may have related to promotion, educational training, and then some, okay? They're awesome to work with. Great people there. So let's get back to the gem factor. Ready? Let's talk about growth. And this is our third gem today. And what about the company, the industry itself, the organization, and the role? How is there growth within the role? Of course there is. We're going to be talking about it. But let's start with the company. International focus, really. Started off here, internationally known for their product and within the industry. E-commerce has become a huge priority for them and is totally expanding and taking really what's been going on the last several years just to the moon and back, okay? Really expanding within it. If you're looking to be on kind of the forefront of some of the things that they're doing, what's out there within IT, especially as a BA, well, this is quite the role for you. And also, too, that this particular role can lead to many paths. So you're not just going to always be working on just one little team. You may be assisting some other business analysts with other projects. So you could be really swapping out different things, trading places with a couple other analysts throughout your time here. Guaranteed that's probably going to happen a lot more than, maybe once a year. It's going to happen quite often. And so I think it's a great path for somebody that's looking to expand and add to their resume and be stimulated by a lot of variety within a day-to-day. So overall, growth, 10 out of 10. Again, that's 3 10s, folks. 10 out of 10 for this particular factor because I truly believe it is a place where you can kind of plant your roots and just watch them grow at this company. So next is flexibility. Well, you can leave work at work. You don't have to take it home with you. You also don't have to stay past 40 hours. You can go home because that's what the company encourages you to do. Go home, rest your mind, come back refreshed. So there's not a lot of on-call, on-demand, anything related to this particular role, which is truly refreshing. Even when you're in an agile sprint and you're like, I'm down to the wire, you most likely are going to be going home at 5 o'clock or whenever you kind of came in. You're also going to be in demand, like I was mentioning, by multiple teams. So that may cause you to test your flexibility a little bit. You're not looking at stable stew, like going every day to work, same cubicles, same team, same everything. No, you're probably going to be bouncing around a little bit. So you got to be flexible. You got to kind of roll with the punches a little bit, especially always in IT. But, something like this, when you're needed on many different cross-functional teams, this would be a cool thing for you, right? If you're looking for something like this. But I would say too, what's great about that, why you maybe go into different teams, you're not traveling different buildings or driving a different place. It's all in one place, no travel. So because of this, 9 out of 10 for flexibility. You may, if you're not a person that likes the change and variety, then that's where the 9 comes in and, just gives you a little bit of just different look from a different view of the room if you're sitting across the table. So 9 out of 10 for flexibility. Oh, and we pause again for Emerald RG. No, okay, really, what is that? Well, this is our Twitter account, and it stands for Emerald Resource Group. That's the company that I work for and is hopefully going to be representing you on this particular job. We're a recruiting firm within IT all across Ohio, North Carolina, and then some, depending on what you're interested in. And we talk about different roles. If business analyst isn't quite your niche, but maybe you're a developer, or maybe you're a QA or management of some sort, go on to our Twitter. We tweet about different jobs that are happening around town, and also go to our website, emeraldresourcegroup.com. You can find out so much more about what we do and about different jobs in the market that's out there. But I do want to introduce this lovely recruiter to you who is working hard on this firm and is looking to talk to all the business analysts in the entire world. Close to it, but maybe in Ohio or something like that. Meet her. She is Fiona. Fiona Harker is her name. She is smiling, raring to go, excited. She also, not only is she an IT recruitment, she comes from an IT background. telecommunications, project management experience for many a years. She lives and breathes what you are probably doing right now. So she knows her stuff, and she is excited and just chomping at the bit to get somebody, for this position, because she truly believes in what they do as well. So fharker@emeraldresourcegroup.com is her email. Email her, get in touch with her. She'll tell you more about it. Bringing it back to the gem factor and perks. Okay, so this is our 5th gem, or again, reason on why you're going to quit your current role for this one. And let's talk about perks. Let's talk about some of the new tools you're going to get to research and play with, and even sometimes the prototyping on certain tech that maybe could be implemented. That's part of this role, and I'd say that's a huge perk, especially when you're in this industry. It's getting to play around with some new stuff. Also, just being able to represent your department. BAs, you guys are known for sometimes being the voice for some of the teams, and you're gonna have to probably lead some presentations and talk to some of the management about what's going on, and so you have to be prepared to maybe present every now and then. But I think that's a perk, again, if you want to be rising up in your role and challenging yourself. Why not go and talk to some of the big folks out there and tell them what you feel about the project and what new discoveries you're making. And lastly, I think a perk is also just the ability to train and mentor some newbies onto it. And maybe it's a person younger than you that's just getting started in the field. You can teach them what you've learned and what you learned not to do. And then also the new folks that come on, you could be that liaison for them and teaching them some of the ways of the company and things that you've personally discovered. So 9 out of 10 for perks. Again, a lot going on, and it's exciting of what is going on, particularly with this role. So we move to coolness, and I'd say something cool is saving money. Saving money, and when you have that chance to do it, like this opportunity provides discounts to the company's products that they're offering, and that comes in handy. Let me tell you, if I was working for this company, it probably would have saved a lot of money. I can tell you save money on what. You can talk to Fiona about it, but discounts, huge perk for here. I think another huge perk is just giving back. This community of Cleveland really has really embraced this company and how much it's contributed, and the service days that they do, just putting their name on certain sponsorships and foundations out there. Awesome. That leadership is involved in so many different boards as well. So I don't know. You don't hear that a lot about some of the companies, I think, in the area enough, and this one is definitely noted for it. Lastly, mentioned it a little bit before, but you can retire here. And maybe you have been on contract after contract, and you're just looking to settle down and find a place and stick to it and be excited and about what you're doing and where you're working. Well, this is a place that you can see stability ahead. This company's been around for a long time. Stability, just yet growth within the technologies and the type of work that you're gonna be doing. So not a place of stable and plateauing. It's just stable, and growth into it. So I give it an 8 out of 10. 8 out of 10 for coolness. It's corporate environment for sure. Can't do a lot of crazy startup-like things if you're in that. Sorry, it's not quite that, but 8 out of 10 is still a strong ranking. So this is the moment that we always wait for. What is the final gem ranking? Well, it is maybe gem ranking. Where'd you go? 56 out of 60. 56 out of 60. That is a huge ranking. It's almost 60. Four way. For a business analyst role, strong role. So what do? You apply, you go to emeraldresourcegroup.com, type in business analyst. You might find even a few other roles there, but look for this one that we're talking about and talk to Fiona. fharker@emeraldresourcegroup.com. She will tell you more about it. Tell a friend, post it on your LinkedIn, your social media accounts out there. Get the word out. Again, if this is maybe not your niche, but it's your best friend is a business analyst, or your neighbor, or whatever, and they see it, this could really lead to a new job for them. So you never know what you can find when you repost it. Guaranteed the next video made or one down the line will be one especially for you. So until then, I appreciate your watching. This was the Gem Factor, and I'm Kelly Vasey. I will see you next week. Have a great one.